Hello everybody, my name is Ash and this is Dark Souls Remastered, and we're going to go for the Platinum Trophy, or doing a playthrough or a guide to the Platinum Trophy. That's what I'm doing right now. All that's left is Gwyn, but there's a few things I want to do before we fight Gwyn, and that's to take care of a few people. Now first things first, we're going to go to the Daughter of Chaos. Some people might want to look away for this next bit. She drops a Firekeeper soul. Yeah, I like that.
Why, you monster! The fair lady! What have you done? What have you done?
There we go. And we return to Bonfire. So last episode, or I don't know if it will be an episode or a video in the guide playlist, but essentially I spent before I started recording this video, I'd spent a lot of time farming for items that we need, namely rare weapons. We've got everything that we need. Guess you weren't too sure. It's Black Knight weapons, Silver Knight weapons, Giant Halberd, Channeler's Trident, the Stone Knight weapons in Darkroot Garden, and I'm pretty sure there was something else. But essentially, like, I uploaded a video about farming rare weapons. I also farmed a load of chunks and souls. One, because I wanted to level up a little bit. And two, I think this is the most important. I think it's best to prepare for the boss weapon smithing. Oh, actually, we should come here. Actually, no, it don't matter.
Trying to cause trouble, are you? I am Vanos the blacksmith.
There we go.
Curses!
Hammer of Vamos and Royal Helm. Luckily, he isn't the Firekeeper. What was it? Kill him for his helmet. That's about it. We've pretty much gotten what we've wanted. We've ascended to heavy fire, and we've got a chaos weapon already, so it doesn't matter. Now, what I want to do is just have a look at this bottomless box and look for our weapons here. I've got plenty of rare weapons, but as you can see, we've also got, if we get to one, plus 10 weapons. And the reason for that is because we need certain weapons to make boss soul. So if I've got Quelaag's soul, I can put it into this falchion plus 10 and turn it into a fury sword. And I'll flash it up on screen now. Basically, we need 2 swords. So you know, it can be 2 swords, great swords, or daggers. I've got 2 long swords for it. 2 spear or thrusting swords. I've got 2 pikes for that. 1 broken sword, which I've got here. 1 curved sword, which is the falchion. 2 shields, which I've got 2 large levers. 1 bow. 1 katana. Just a normal catalyst. A halberd or whip. I chose the scythe. 1 axe, 1 fist weapon, and 1 hammer or club weapon. And essentially you got to upgrade all of these to plus 10. Problem is, that takes a lot of resources, so what I would suggest is to go to New Londo Ruins and whilst you're doing your little Titanite Slab farm or whatever, you make sure you get a load of chunks and you break them down into large Titanite, and break large Titanite down into normal Titanite if you so need. Ridiculous. And if you do the math, basically you will need 126 regular Titanite Shards, 126 large Titanite Shards, 14 weapons that need upgrading, and one staff that, you know, doesn't need to be upgraded. Now, one more thing that you can do, this is completely optional, but I'm going to do it anyway, is one last visit to Snuggly the Crow, because there is a list of items and you can see this on the wiki dot, but quite a few items to trade in. There we go. Get rid of these fuckers, and there we go. And that, I'm gonna trade some items right now, which shouldn't take too long. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a sunlight medal. I'm pretty sure that gives us something. White Titanite, we didn't need it, but it's a nice little option. Next on that we're going to drop is the egg. Egg Vermifuge. There's only a few places you can find this. You can farm them off the egg carriers, or you can farm them in the off the two lizards that are in Darkroot Garden. The ones that are on the trees and have two heads. Kind of weird looking. There's also one you can pick up in Painted World. So anyway, what's this person give? Dragon Scale. Look at that. Good stuff. Now, next one that we're going to drop is Dung Pie.
Give me.
Demon Titanite, yeah, look at that, good stuff. Now, next ones we can drop. Skull Lantern. I'm gonna give away all my light sources to this stupid crow. But that's quite alright. You know, for a ring that I'd probably never use. I got Ring of Fog, which actually lowers our visibility. Not by much though. But I guess you can be a stealth character from a distance. Anyway, regretfully, I'm going to have to trade in my Sunlight Maggot helmet, because there is what we get from it is very nice for lore building, and we'll be delving into that. I'll be showing this feature off in New Game Plus. I will point out this item is also a starting gift for the for when you're creating a character.
Give me.
It's the old witch's ring. And with that, we can actually understand what the fair lady says. Like, we can actually understand her language. Has no effect on her Quelaag, which is kind of weird. You kind of hope it would, but it doesn't. Anyway, the last item that we're going to trade in is probably the most important one. It's a weapon. The Pyromancy Flame, and this is the Ascended Pyromancy Flame, and it's unupgraded as well, and that's a very important thing to point out, is it has to be an unupgraded but Ascended Pyromancy. So if it's a Ascended and Pyromancy Flame +1, this won't work. So we'll drop the item. We'll quit out.
Give me.
And what we get from it is a red Titanite Slab, which is an excellent fucking trade. And with that, we can actually max out a certain weapon that we're holding. If we level up, no we can't level up. Reinforced weapon, and look at that. Chattel, fire, Chattel +10, there we go. And that's another trophy. Fire weapon. So, we'll go back to our bottomless box. Put this hammer of Vermos away. And this fire Chattel, we're never going to use it, we literally upgraded it. The only weapon we need to max out, the two weapons that we need to max out now is the Occult Club and the Magic Sanctus. I don't know why I chose the Sanctus for magic. I just thought, whatever, it's there. On a shield, I mean, it gives you a little bit of resistance, but it's really... infusing a shield basically neuters your stability on your shield, so I wouldn't recommend it. But we can get slabs easy enough for these two. Now, that all said and done, I think it's time to jump into New Game Plus. We're just gonna run straight to the boss. Kill the first flame. Don't understand why this underground area has a, you know, a skybox. I suppose it doesn't matter. Oh shit, good thing you don't do plunging attacks. I will also mention that I will explain my build or what I've got set up here once we get into New Game Plus. I mean, for the armor, I'm just doing it for style. You know, I like the thief hood for the elite knight with the elite knight set as well. But I thought I'd take Vamos's helmet for a spin because you don't really see many people wearing this helmet. Probably because it's a fucking weird helmet, and not many people want to go and kill a blacksmith. It's just, you know, it's usually a stupid idea. I wouldn't recommend doing it. Alright, here we go. See what we get done. There we go. Easy peasy. Soul of Cinder. Not Soul of Cinder. Lord Gwyn. Soul of Gwyn, Lord of Cinder. Now we have two choices here, but since we went with King Seeker Frams, it just doesn't seem right to leave the area. And you can't homeward out of here because, yeah. So let's link the fire. To link the fire, and that's a gold trophy. So yeah, go with good ending. Now, something to point out, when you go into New Game Plus, you gotta make sure you do certain things like opposite to what you did in the first playthrough. And there's also like 2 covenants that we completely missed on our first playthrough, which was intentional. It was intentional. But yeah, there's 2 endings. You get a trophy for each ending, so you know we picked the good ending for this one, or quote unquote good ending. Next time we're gonna have to pick the bad ending. Also, something else that we need to do differently is Ornstein and Smough. We killed Super Ornstein, got his soul, got Leo Ring. We're gonna have to kill Smough this time round. To get his soul, because we need to get a boss weapon for each. For one from Ornstein and one from Smough, so it's pretty fortunate. I will note that the jump from New Game and New Game Plus is probably the hugest jump in difficulty. Going from New Game Plus to New Game Plus 2 isn't as so much of a leap. Anyway, this is yeah, playthrough 1. So I'm gonna end the video here. Pretty sure the credits can. People know who made this game. You know, FromSoft, a bunch of other wankers. You know, blah blah blah. So yeah, this is playthrough 1. I'll see you next time when we jump into New Game Plus.